No one asked, bro. Okay. Y'all, what up? It's the Erotic Barber. Today. Oh, that's some crisp ass audio quality. Might got me busting a nut, not gonna lie. Okay. Remember when pings and people on my server get them to hop in this fucking bitch? This is my first live stream in like so fucking long. Bro, why is bro just now, bro coming back to YouTube to stream the fucking horse game is crazy. Bitch, you're fucking 2 years late to the fucking trend. What are you even doing? Well, bitch, we're horsing around. We're horsing around today. I'm surprised I ain't decided to start streaming this bullshit sooner. Okay, I don't know whose fucking career to run today. Look at all my fucking trainees. That sounds like a slur, bro. Your trainees. Bro, the way I worded it, I didn't put enough emphasis and it low-key sounded like a fucking slur, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's not that fucking deep, shut up. Okay. Bro, I don't know whose career to run. Bro, I was literally gonna do this bitch. Flying on Top Gun, now let's look up. Bro, I pulled up the build, I have to pull it up again, okay. Every time I do a fucking Uma career. Every time I do an Uma career. La la la. Bro, why ain't no one joining my fucking stream? Everyone's fucking hating on the grind. Yo, hop in this shit, bro. Hop in this shit. Bro, I don't even know why I'm streaming. I'm so fucking tired. I should be going to bed, bro. Bro's focused on the wrong grind. Bro should be on the sleeping grind. Bro should be rest maxing. I'm my only viewer, bro. Wow, okay. I'm so ungrateful. I'm so ungrateful. Hey, Rose. Hey, Rose, this is what happens when you abandon your channel for like a year. Yeah. Why is there just no one there? Where's my page, bro? I thought I pulled it up. Bro, I might just do this one career and then fucking dip. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. I'm actually just so fucking exhausted. Work low-key be taking out every last fucking bit of me. So I can improve her long aptitude. I got some long aptitude. I don't. I actually don't. Wait. So that's a 2 spark. So why isn't it improving it? Am I just being gaslit right now? See, it's not doing anything, gang. It's not even doing anything. Well, I guess the good news is I can run her wherever the fuck I want to run her now. We have a viewer in the stream. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're playing the fucking horse game. What up, Ice Bat? Feel free to stick in here for a while. We are playing some Umamusume. Except I'm not actually going to be rereading the story for anybody. I'm literally just going to skip through everything because I'm just built different. Hey, at least you get spoiled, so I'm literally just going to be skipping through everything. No, I don't want Super Creek. I want Kita-san Black, bro. I guess while you're in the stream, I can give you some tips because I'm so fucking cracked at Umamusume. I'm like I'm literally the greatest player that ever fucking existed. Oh shit, they recommend the Major card. I'm putting that shit in. Hell yeah. Beautiful. I love McQueen. She's awesome. So that is... Wait a minute, okay. Well, they lied to me. What the fuck? They lied to me. No, they didn't. They didn't lie to me. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Good enough. Wait, no. No, no, no. I actually don't know what I'm doing right now. Hold up. I'm selling right now. I'm choking. Why is my chat not fucking working? I got it on the computer. I got the chat going on the computer, but like the fucking live chat, like, you know, the streaming overlay. The streaming overlay, there's supposed to be chat that shows up, and it just doesn't, bro. Yeah, these are support cards. Basically, these are what's gonna make or break the game for you. They like give you boosts and shit. They give you skills. I'm just gonna basically like give you the basic rundown as we go on. So you got a bunch of different stats. You got speed, you got stamina, power, guts, and wit. Although right now guts is completely useless. So when you're doing your first career, do not waste any time training guts because guts is fucking dog shit. And it should not be trusted. Another thing is, well, I'll get to it later, but you can also borrow cards and stuff. So I think the best thing to do if you can't get good enough support cards when you start playing, is to just low-key, like, search around on the internet. There's probably some generous people out there who will give out their trainer IDs, and you can borrow their cards that way. So I'm borrowing Luna's Kita-san card. Basically, you can also, the gacha part is you can do cards and you can also do trainees. You have to kind of like split the two, basically. I think that's the move I'm sticking with. 3, yep, yeah. It's also best to use wikis to see what the fuck you're doing. There's also 2 legacies that you're given. This becomes important once you actually like start doing more and more careers. Like, you build up careers and you use those as legacies to get sparks. I'll just keep going along the way. So we're entering our first career now. I would recommend actually watching the stories, but since I've already seen all these stories like at least 100 times, I don't even care anymore. Like, I'm just here for the money. I'm here to get my paycheck and leave. So, right, you get your turns. You've got this little pyramid right here. You get fans by running in a bunch of races and shit. The better you perform, the more fans you get more quickly. And if you reach certain fan thresholds by certain events, you actually get to level up your Uma's unique skill. You go into stats, there's a whole bunch of aptitudes. There's the track aptitudes. So you gotta pay attention to that. Everything goes between like G and like S for that. And then there's also distances, which will be like when you go to the race lists, once that opens up. You can pay attention to all that stuff. It'll also tell you like what's good and like what's not. Like if you don't see a star next to a certain aptitude in the race information, your Uma's probably gonna suck booty hole at it. These can actually be improved with those sparks. I don't know what the spark threshold is, but I do know that they can improve. Like for example, originally, my on a Top Gun is like a B or something lower for a late strategy. The style or strategy is basically like, I'll show you that once we get into the race. And then there's growth rates, which also impact which cards to use. Like, if you already get like a big buff on a certain stat, it's really not that hard, honestly. Like, I'll just start with the actual, like, simple stuff. So when you go into train and you have your support cards, these 3 stats right here are always going to be the most important. Speed, stamina, power. Those, you can probably more than likely almost always train those 3 specifically. And you still have a good chance. Once you've actually gotten a hold of the game and your stats are good enough and you've got good support cards, once you're at that stage, you're more than likely going to be able to contend for some finals. And I would say once you start using all your like free pulls, if you don't want to save them up, I'd recommend going and banking a decent bit of it. I'd say even them up, like use just as much carrots on trainees as you are on support cards. But the support cards are slightly more important because the support cards are going to be like what really affects all this stuff. So naturally, speed is the most important by far. Yes, it's also on Steam, so you can get it on PC. So you'll just, if you look up in the top right corner, you'll see those little icons right there. Those are the friends, well, the support cards, aka friends. And you gotta move their bars up. Once the bars hit orange, you can unlock friendship training. I'll show you what friendship training is in a little bit. Again, you almost never want to train Guts because Guts at the moment is useless. But there's going to be like major buffs to that sometime down the road, but I don't think it's anytime soon. You also got to pay attention to the energy right here. Just you pay a little bit of mind to it. If you want to build this stuff up quicker, it's best to pay attention to whatever has the most friendship training ability. So as you can see, if I train speed, I move 2 bars up, but I can move 3 of them up. All of them are free. It's a free-to-play gacha. You theoretically can go through the game without spending a single penny on it. But if you become obsessed enough, you might want to break the bank. That's exactly what I did. That's how I got Rice Shower, actually. I did end up buying. Also, I think when you start the game, you will get... I don't know if... Hold up. I gotta look this up. I don't know if it's given to everybody when they first start, or if it was temporary. I'm not sure. I'm trying to look it up for you. Okay, I do think that... Okay, I do think that this goes for literally everybody. So when you open the game, you'll actually get missions called Release Week Celebrations. And if you complete the day 1 through day 7 special missions, you will actually get a 3-star make debut ticket. Which I believe, it'll be a voucher, I believe. Well, you get that, which you can use to guarantee a 3-star character. And then I recommend doing those release celebration missions first. And then you can go into the shop and there'll be a voucher for you. I'll show you that later if you stick around long enough for me. So let's just go ahead and keep this thing going. There's also all these different trainee events, and they each have different results. And if you want to maximize your run, you can look all this stuff up on the wiki. I don't care to do it because it takes too much time out of my day, and I'm really just trying to get this crap over with half the time. I personally don't think the extra training is usually worth it. I mean, if you have energy, it only takes away 5, so it's really not that deep. So the spread here is kind of shit. And I'll show you what you can do if your spread is this bad later. But as of right now, since we have not debuted yet, all we're going to do is just build up our stats. If you can get Kita-san Black, or you can borrow Kita-san Black, she is by far the best card in the game, because she gives some of the best skills, and her support card events actually give you extra energy and stuff. So now that my energy is lower, if you actually take a look here, you'll see that there's a failure rate. If your trainee's energy starts getting low, there is a chance that she gets hurt. My recommendation is don't hit on anything higher than like a 20 or 25% failure rate unless the stat gain is 40 or more. It has to be something ridiculous. Like, even a 13 for 12 is something I probably wouldn't want to do. And wit, obviously, is not going to have the same rate because that actually gives you energy back. You don't want to waste turns like resting and stuff. And you want to improve your wit, which does also help you in runs. You can train wit, but it really doesn't give you that much energy back. It only gives you 5 energy. So there you go. That's the mood right there. Mood is really not that important unless it starts going down. There'll be random mood up events. There'll be random mood down events as well. So you just gotta pay attention and make sure. Bad moods will kind of affect training and can also affect race results. But as long as you're sitting at normal, or at the very least good, you should be good. I'm trying to think. You also kind of want to keep in mind like where your progress bars are at as you keep doing all this. See, I could get Nishino Flower up to pretty close to halfway. So we're going to go ahead and train wit again. Another thing is that if you train each stat enough times, it actually levels up, which improves how effective the stuff is. So we'll see how that goes. For now, I will go ahead and rest. Another thing is almost everything in this game is RNG based, including resting. There is a small chance that when you rest, your trainee will get sleep deprived. And within that low chance, she could also get night owl. There's various conditions that can either improve or fuck up your runs. And I'll just wait to get something like that and show you. Now, since we have 3, I'm not counting the director. We have 3 right there, so we're obviously going to train that, because that has overall the most gain from it. That also gets Nishina Flower up to green. There you go. Speed is now a level 2, which means it's going to be a little bit more effective. There goes a mood down event. So we're going to do recreation. Recreation doesn't always give you back energy, but it will always increase the mood. And sometimes it moves it up by 2 moods, which is good. If you do manage to get Kita-san Black, or you get a borrow for Kita-san Black, you always want to take the top option if you need some extra energy. I just by default always pick that one, and it's also mood up. Look at that, we're at great. You love to see it. Now, if you want to figure out which one to prioritize training, speed is always top priority. Stamina or power depends on how you're going to run your Uma. Like, I'm planning on running Mayana Top Gun as a pace chaser. There's 4 different race styles. You have the front runner, which means that the runner is going to be sticking towards the front of the pack the entire race, which is going to consume a crap ton of stamina. You have pace chaser, which conserves a little bit of stamina. The late surger, they'll be sticking towards the back for the most part, but then they're gonna like come guns blazing towards the final stretch. That's when you're gonna want to start prioritizing power. And then there's the end surger, which is just a more extreme version of that. You almost never want to do end surger unless your Uma is like specifically built for that. I almost never run them as an end closer. I'm just gonna go ahead and get Kita-san Black up to a green here. It's funny that I'm doing Mayana Top Gun. She's not even like the best one to train for the instant results, because my last run with her actually was not all that great. So there you go. We have level 2 speed training, which gets me 18 speed. I do want to go ahead and get some of this other stuff up too. They're basically at around the same. But since I'm running her as a pace chaser, I'm going to give her some stamina. We're officially at our first race. So we're gonna go ahead and enter the race. As you can see there, it tells you how many fans you can get, like at maximum. It also tells you some of the attributes and stuff. So it's a turf. It's a turf race, and it's a medium race. Let's take a look at our attributes. You don't need to do this every time, because if it's a star, that means she's pretty well fit to run it. So yeah, A turf, A medium, pretty decent. So our chances of winning are also pretty good. We've got this right here as well, a prediction. Usually isn't that accurate. Like, even if wit and guts, like, there's different shapes that will kind of determine how well the attribute is for the race. As long as your speed is a double circle, you're most likely good to go. That and either stamina or power, depending on how you run your Uma. Everything else does not matter for the most part. Like, for example here, Double circle means that the Uma's stat for this particular race is very good. The fact that we have single circle is still good, but not the best. Triangle means it's okay, and X means it's not fit. But like I said, you can have X guts, X wit, triangle stamina, double circle speed, double circle power, and your Uma's still going to win the race. Most of the time. Again, it's very heavily luck-based. There's really not much strategy here, aside from getting good cards, leveling them up and everything. There's really not much strategy to actually be had here. As long as you're not actively, like, being retarded, you're more than likely gonna... You just need to understand the basics and not do the opposite of whatever everyone tells you, and you're more than likely good to go. So as we can see here, we're all circles at the very minimum. My wit does not need to be that high, but whatever. More than likely, my unknown Top Gun is going to win this race or finish top 3. And there you go. I'm just going to go ahead and run ours at Pace Chaser, and that's what I'm going to stick with for the rest of the race. Or the rest of the career and everything. Okay, she finished second by like a hair. Okay, wow. That's a little bit annoying, but okay. So then you have all these different goals to complete. There's also the different race grades. G1s are by far the most difficult. For some goals, you'll have to earn a bunch of fans by racing and shit. So now, as you can see, you can go into a bunch of different races and stuff, which is great. The only reason we still have maiden races is because you have to win a maiden race in order to unlock the other races. And as you can see here, we need to unlock, we have to earn 10,000 fans within the next 25 turns. I'm going to spend like at least 10 or so turns, I want to say. I'm going to find the next race that fits her attributes, and then we're going to run it. That one right there. So you can schedule that, actually, and build up your stats in the meantime. For now, I'm going to rest. She got a move down event, which is really annoying, but oh well. Stupid fucking avatar is going to get in the way. Can I, like, move that? Why is it not moving? Bro. I actually just can't move my avatar, bro? Okay. That shit's annoying. Okay, let's go. Like I said, I was going to do stamina, so I'll start building it up. The only time where you don't want to train a certain stat is if the gains are, like, really shit. Like, if you end up getting, like, nothing, then it's really not worth it, I want to say. We are about to get Kita-san up to an orange, which means we'll be able to unlock friendship training, which is great. For here, this one really depends on what you want to get. I think strength gives you power? Yeah. I'll take the power because I feel like I'm good enough on speed right now. We have a 1% chance of failing. Watch me fail this shit. Nope. Just like you can fail on a 1%, you can succeed on a 99%. One thing to note about the races is it's very bad to run your Umas in more than 3 races in a row. Do not do that. Just a word of advice, don't do it. But more than likely, you will not be put in a position to where you have to do that, which is good. Career races goal races will not deplete your energy. However, any optional races will. And I do believe the choices that you make after the race may or may not affect how much energy you lose. It's anywhere between 10 to 25 or so. Let's go ahead and run this shit. We'll most likely have it in the bag because it's almost all double circles. So let's go ahead and get this easy win. We're going to win this maiden race, and we're going to finally build on like the rest of the races. Easy. We won it by 6 lengths, which is actually really good. And we've reached our first tier, our first class, the beginner class. So she does lose 15 energy there. You can also earn more skill points. The skill points go for skills. You will need to buy skills throughout the run. I would say Google what skills you mostly need and figure out what most fits what you're trying to do. Like, if you're a pace chaser, if you're running your Uma as a pace chaser, don't buy Leader's Pride, for example, because that's a front runner skill. So pay attention to what your skills are, what you need the most, what will actually be useful for you, Uma. Like, I'm on the wiki right now, recommended skills, Gorman, Swinging Maestro, Go with Flow, Professor of Curvature, which comes from the Kita-san card. Some of these you kind of just get out of the bat, but some stuff is mostly locked behind certain support cards. I know for a fact Kita-san gives you what you call it. Kita-san gives you the fucking Professor of Curvature. Well, okay, let's rest here, because Jesus Christ, that's bad. Friendship training. When your thing goes rainbow, that's friendship training. And basically that means you get an extra little boost, especially if you have multiple friendship trainings. So that's why you want to get as much of these up as possible, because that's when you start getting crazy stuff. You can get like 40s, 50s, 60s, and I've heard some people have gotten like 60s. I've got 62 once, 62 speed. I'm feeling a little bit greedy, so I might do this. I mean, I could always just do 10 power, but 9 power and 18 speed, that's a deal. That's a deal, that's a steal. If this is a mood down event, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my fucking god. I'm getting hit with nothing but mood downs, bro. This shit's annoying. We're resting again, because why not? Let's run a race. I think I'm gonna put my stakes on that. G3. It will be a bit of a step up from the maiden races that she's run so far, but I do think that I have her ready. Who the fuck is hitting my line? Why do I have 3 Discord notifications, bro? Literally nothing's happening on Discord right now. I'm looking at my Discord. There is nothing. I'm actually being gaslit right now. Y'all, I'm being gaslit. Okay, let's start the race. She has a decent chance to win that one. I'd say my 2 most important stats are covered. And just for you, I'm gonna let you watch this race. We're just gonna stick with portrait. I don't feel like flipping this thing back and forth. The races are optional to watch. The way it works, though, is with any graded race that you haven't won, you do have to watch it, although you can skip parts of it. But once you've won that graded race, you can just skip the results. You can just skip straight to the results entirely. So there's no way we lose this shit because everyone else's aptitudes are fucking ass. Okay, here's the bread and butter of Umamusume. Why am I in 8th place, bro? That's crazy, bro. We have moved back up to 4th, though. And, once you buy skills, you'll see which ones activate and win. Up in the top right corner. And you can also do 2 different cameras. Like, you can sit and stare at your Uma if you want. There's also a setting that I recommend having to where you can have your Uma wear tracksuits in the minor races. Because, you know, the G1s are the special ones. About to enter the final corner now. Come on, Maya. Come on. I've got a fucking parlay on you. Hurry up. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Maya. Fuck you, grass. Pissing me off. So, we've done nothing but finish 2nd place. That's annoying. Still, that's 2,000 fans. I can't complain. We did lose 20. Fuck. 20 energy lost. It's not great, but oh well, what can you do about it? We're gonna do speed, and then we're gonna rest and do stamina. That's the game plan here. Okay, when it comes to this one, I recommend, for first year, I always recommend taking the rest option. You do have to look these up sometimes. For the rest option, it's usually pretty obvious. I think New Year's food is the rest. There you go. When it comes to the second New Year's, though, that's when you want to get the skill buffs unless your energy is really low. Like, there is an option. Ah, shit. There's an option that'll give you, like, 5 on every stat. Sometimes they shower you with these things. And we can get an easy 20 speed right there. I said I was going to train stamina, and then I didn't train stamina. Because fuck my strategy, I guess. Let's do that. Stamina. I need my stamina. I still need to earn more fans. I think I'll risk it and do the G2. Even though we didn't even win the G3. I'm feeling a little bit bold, but what can I say? We're risking it for the biscuits. Is her stats even good enough? Oh, no, on second thought, no. I don't feel confident enough. I know I just went up against my own advice right there, but oh well. Now that's better. I'm not going to get too greedy here. We're just going to chip away until we win. There you go. Won the race. We're about 4,000 away from our goal. And I really need some energy. You also get these random bits of inspiration. So you remember those those legacies? They don't automatically apply, actually. They don't automatically hit. There's 2 waves of inspiration that hit. And once they do, once those waves of inspiration hit, that's when the stats really start to improve. Okay, so we have an easy 20 gain right here on stamina. I love that. I need that. I need that, actually. We have 5 turns left. Do I want to do the G2 or do I want to do the opening? Honestly, we don't have enough turns to be lollygagging, so we're going to go all in on G2. Hopefully win it. I don't think we are, though. No, we are. I should trust in my horse girl a little bit more. And that'll bring us to our goal, finally. Let's go ahead and get Nishino up to the orange. That'll give us another rainbow training thing. Okay, so here's another thing. You can see that calendar up on the top left. Classic year, early June. Once you reach early June, that's when summer vacation almost approaches. And summer is actually a huge statistical moment for you. And I'll show you why. I'll just go ahead and get McQueen up into the orange. I'm going to pass on 22 for now. I'm going to show you what happens. You always want to rest right before summer camp, because summer camp automatically increases all of the stats to level 5 temporarily. So combine that with your friendship training, and that's when you start getting results in the 20s, sometimes in the 30s and the 40s. And that's where you get the good shit at. We're going to go ahead and friendship train with Major McQueen. We get the little rewards for getting our goal, and we're 6 turns away from our first G1 race. We have 6 turns. There you go. I can get 24 speed, or I can get 25 stamina. I think I'm good on stamina for now. You always want to have more speed than stamina, because speed is, again, the most important factor here. Just to keep us in check, we're going to go ahead and do wit and maximize our amount of turns. I think with summer camps, the bottom option is always guts, and the top option is always power. That's an observation that I personally made in my many careers. And again, guts is completely fucking useless. The game will increase it on its own, so you don't even really need to worry about it. It has a minimal impact on your career. We're going to take the 24, and that'll get us up to a C, I believe. There you go. You like that. And I do think it's close to time to cash out on some skills. We'll just go and rest up. And we're going to check on those skills again. Again, the wiki says the recommended skills. Do I have any of those recommended skills? I have I don't at the moment. Could have sworn I got the Kita-san card. What the hell? I don't even have homestretch haste. What the fuck? Give me that shit, bro. I got me tripping. Okay. There's that too. And we got another friendship train. I don't know if I care though. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I'd say my stats are looking pretty decent right now, so I feel decently confident heading into our first G1 race. Also, another cool thing you can do is if you hit the information button, you get more details about stuff. You can also click on the trophies and see how many total wins you have in each race. I have 7 Kiko Show wins. It also shows you how many you've had with certain characters. I've got 1 with Major McQueen. I've got 1 with Narita Bryan. I've got 2 with Agnes Tachyon. I have apparently never won it with Maya. Hopefully this will be a change of pace. I've got 1 with Super Creek and I've got 2 with Nice Nature. So the spread's kind of shit, but oh well. It'll show you exactly how many. That's why first place is so important, because the parity is crazy there. Like, you go from 12,000 for first place to just 4,800 for second place. So the first one they show you always is like, and then as you can see right there, speed and stamina are double circles, triangle for guts and wit. And yet, more than likely, we are going to finish inside the top 3 on the first try. Although another thing that does happen is sometimes you might just get really unlucky and just randomly finish like with a really bad placement. I will tell you about the items in just a moment, but let's see how this goes. Caught it on stream. First ever Kiko Show win with my own top gun. You'll love to see it. And we caught it on the camera. Everybody can see that I'm just the best trainer ever. And that should be my profession of curvature. Beautiful. Let's get it. It's best to know what skills you actually need. That way you don't waste all your skill points on useless skills, because that's what I always did when I first started. Once I started saving up, though, that's when my runs have gotten consistently better. My first runs are terrible. In fact, my first ever run with Haru Urara, well, that's not how you pronounce it. Haru Urara, bro. My first run with the fucking pink horse. It was shit. I didn't realize what I was doing. I didn't know how to do races. I didn't know how to get fans. And I didn't even make it to the first fucking goal of 3,000 fans. Which, failing to do that is crazy, but go off, Rose. I will show you items when I get another chance. It might be better to do that after the career ends, when I have more freedom to show off stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and rest again. I've been getting pretty lucky recently with my restings. So I don't even have any friends on stamina that time, so we're not even gonna bother. I'm gonna once again take a look at my skills before I go into this race. Do I have anything good? Not really. I will just go ahead and I might as well. I'm gonna grab Pace Chaser Corners because it is a pace chasing skill. But I'm hoping one of these other ones opens up at some point. I'd say I'm still at a decent enough point in the career where I can get enough skill points. Oh Lord. I'm not prepared for the Arimakinen. I'm surprised I've even gotten to 15 wins with this thing. Of course, I've never won it with Haru Ura because She's literally not built for the race. She is not built for long or turf races. I will tell you that. It's going to take an insane amount of grinding to let her win that race. Hey, enter me in, bitch. Run me in. So she is only 4th favorite. I don't know if she's not going to win. Oh. I'll be damned. I'll be damned, bro. Good for you, girl. Good for you. The Artie McKinnon is where you really win big. Because look at that, 50,000 fans. That takes us straight up to gold. That's ridiculous. That's like your fan farming right there. We do get a bit of an easier break for our next goal as we go down to a G2 race. I think the middle option here is going to get us... There you go. You can actually kind of predict these for the most part. Once you kind of have been getting used to the game, you can generally predict what each thing is going to net you. It does require a little bit of like getting used to the game. Also with the raffles, there's different results for each raffle. Let me look them up for you. Wait, who were on Ravens Lions? Holy shit, that was high scoring. Okay. So there's the raffle ticket. There is a low chance that... Okay, so there's 4 things you can win. You can win a hot spring ticket. You can win a deluxe carrot hamburger steak. You can win a bushel of carrots. You can win a single carrot, or you can win tissues. And that does change a lot of stuff. If you get the hot spring ticket, you get 30 energy, you get +2 mood, +10 on all stats, and you get a hot spring scene if you win the URA finale, which comes at the very end of the career, if you've completed all the other goals. The deluxe steak thingy is basically the same thing as the hot spring ticket, just without the actual hot spring stuff. The bushel of carrots gives you 20 energy, +5 on all stats, and +1 mood. The carrot is just +20 energy, nothing else, and the tissues actually brings your mood down. Also, if you win the hot spring ticket and you lose the URA finale, fuck your ticket because you ain't seeing shit. Fuck the fan service. Nine times out of 10, though, you're probably going to get the fucking carrot. Oh, there you go. That's one of the thresholds I was talking about earlier, because your Uma, each Uma has a unique skill. That's the rainbow right here. If you increase your potential rating, I'll talk about all that later. You can get other stuff as well. But if you reach a certain amount of fans for Valentine's Day, a certain amount of fans for the Fan Fest, and I believe a certain amount of fans for the Christmas, all in the senior year, you do level up your Uma's unique skill, which helps things out, especially with, like, I believe, legacies and everything. Also, another note, if you're trying to farm skills and stuff, you will always learn a new skill if you see that little notification icon. Generally, these ones kind of suck, though, and it's not really worth worrying about. So I've never actually bothered with all that. Let us go ahead and try and work on that stamina, though. I'm not really liking it that much. Now this one's, ooh, 36 for 28. Let's gamble. And it works. The gamble worked. That one's very risky, so be careful when you do that. Ah, man. I would have loved to do that. See, that hurts my soul. That would have been great. That would have been great, man. Fuck. And my energy's gonna... They hate me, bro. Fuck off. My power's not that great, which is a little bit unfortunate, but oh well, what can you do? Let's just win the race. Second place, really? Also, 1,000 new tips always fucking suck. Don't listen to them. The bitch tells you that your guts is lacking. The guts don't even fucking matter. Like, dead ass. See, the sleep deprivation right there put me in a bad position because I have one turn until this next race, which I'm gonna have to use to rest. It does help that I got that little inspiration right there. And I had enough fans for the fan fest, which is great. I do believe once you enter gold, it's good enough. Now, if your Uma's a dirt racer, I think the requirements are different. I think that's how it goes. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to risk it. Because that would be a career ender right there. See, I don't like this. I don't like this. I only need to finish top 3 at least, but the odds are stacked against me here. We're only 3rd favorite. Oh, man, 6th place. Here's one of the items. If you miss a goal, you can use an alarm clock to retry. You get 1 free attempt per day, and then you get to use 3 overall per career outside of that. What usually tends to happen is you use up all 3 of your clocks, and then it works on like the very last one. I don't have the stamina for this, so this is about where the run's gonna end, actually. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Run over. And it was literally going so well, bro. Fuck. That pisses me. Oh my fucking god. That's it, bro. That's it. It's not even my best fucking run with her, even. Like, it might be worse than my previous one. That's annoying. I guess I'll just take straight away Adept, but I don't like this fucking career. I was hoping I could show you, like, my best career, but I failed. Let's see how it goes. It's a C. It's not great. The sparks aren't that great. Yeah, this shit's ass. I only bought 3 skills. It's my 2nd best run at the very least, but dude, oh my god. This was a miserable career. Damn, that's unfortunate, bro. That's unfortunate. Right, so I guess let me just tour you throughout each section. Enhance is where you can go and level up trainees, support cards, and all this other stuff. Starting with trainees, you have potential levels. How potential levels work is you get all these shoes. I don't remember how you earn the shoes. Then you have the sashes from winning certain races. And once you collect enough of those, and once you collect all this other stuff, you can raise an Uma's potential, except it is very, very costly. Especially, like, the higher you go with the potentials. Like, I literally only have 449,000 monies. I think I just kept willy-wally increasing all my trainees' potentials without realizing how much it was actually going to cost. So these, you get different skills that unlock and everything. You also have star unlocks. Works similarly. For the most part, all your characters start at either 1 or 2 stars. I think the 1 stars were winning tickets, this bitch, King Halo. There was a few of them who were 1 stars initially. But for the most part, I've gotten nearly everybody up to 3 stars. The horseshoe icon basically means that they're unlockable. That doesn't mean you unlock all of them. It basically is just telling you that, in general, this thing can be uncapped, this thing can be leveled up, etc., etc. So I could increase the potentials of either Ogre Cap, Gold Ship, Vodka, McQueen, Narita, all these people. Oh, I can do a rice shower too. Oh shit. I'm doing this one. I don't care. My girl rice shower deserves it. And like I said, with the star unlocks, those do increase the stats. It increases the unique skill, or gives you a different one, etc., etc. Here's all the trainees and everything. I've gotten like a decent bit of them. I have 23 stars. Here's all the other ones. I still have not managed to get Special Week yet, unfortunately. You can actually unlock Umas through non-traditional means. I'll show you one way later. Because as you can see, I have 95 star pieces for Tokaitea. The star pieces are how you upgrade your stars. Basically how it works, I am going to go to the Scout section. Scout is where you'll get all your trainees and stuff. There's different banners and stuff, like right now, Hishi Amazon is the current banner. You can see the featured trainees by clicking that button. You can view the details and everything. With Scout details and rates and everything. Pretty much how all these work. You have your free carrots. They'll actually give you like a shit ton of them when you first start playing the game. I think probably like 20 or 30,000 carrots. So you get like a pretty decent haul to start things off. If you have any paid carrots that you buy, you can do dailies for 50 carrots. I am going to do one pull just as an example. It's not going to be anything special, but you'll see the gate and everything. If the gate's orange, that means it's a 2-star. If it's rainbow, that means it's a 3-star. And if it's silver like that, then it's either a 1 or a 2-star. So I got Nice Nature, who I already fucking have. So once you get duplicates and everything, or just anybody in general, you'll get a certain amount of star pieces. The rarer they are, the more star pieces that you get with them. I think all 3 stars, you get like 90 star pieces. Since I already have Nice Nature and she's only 1 star, I only got 5 star pieces. And that little statue right there, the goddess statue is what that's called. Also, with the trainee exchange points, they do have a pity system in place. The pity system basically works like if you keep pulling over and over and over and over again, and you pull so many times and you still can't get the person that you want, the game is just going to let you take those exchange points. You get 1 per each trainee scouted. So the 10x scout, that's 10 trainee points. So if you do that a bunch of times, I want it 20 times, which is extremely expensive, they'll be like, okay, stop wasting your money. Just go ahead and claim this shit. Except it's very hard to reach, so more than likely you're never going to end up touching this. I think the closest I got was like 150 exchange points, and then I didn't realize how the system worked. So once a banner ends, those trainee exchange points do go and get converted to clovers, which are one of the many forms of currency, depending on where you go in the shops. So that's that. They have 2 banners going on right now. You have Hishi Amazon, and then you have these alt uniforms. They're gonna run a bunch of like alternate versions of characters that are slightly different statistically, and also have different outfits. So this banner is different. And you have the support card scouts. I will do another example for you. On how this one works. You get a book, you'll get to see like a little bookmark. And if the bookmark is similar system, if the bookmark's silver, it's an R-rated card, which is pretty much nothing special at all. If you have an SR is a little bit better, and then the SSRs are like the really good ones. Although you really want to like look the stuff up. If you get duplicate cards, you can actually uncap them and increase their maximum levels. So if you get like a really good card and you get a duplicate of that really good card, that's when stuff gets real good. Does this have my girl on it? I don't think it does. It does not. Okay. Anyways. The story section isn't really anything too special. You can just watch a bunch of stories and everything. If you don't really feel like playing, you actually do get carrots for each chapter that you finish. You have the main story, which each of them gives you support cards for the respective characters. You get the Major McQueen card is pretty decent, I would say. It's alright. So I do recommend doing that one. From what I heard, I don't know if the Rice Shower card is that good at all, though. I haven't tried it out yet, nor have I leveled it up, because it is expensive to level stuff up. You have the side stories as well, which get unlocked as you increase your bond levels with characters and such. And we have extra stories, which I have not paid attention to. Speaking of the singers, yeah, you can actually set up custom concerts, I believe. And you can like put everywhere, whoever the fuck. So let's set this shit up. I can do literally whatever the fuck I want here, which is pretty cool. You can auto-select it. Random, 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 random. Who the fuck are you? Get these NPCs out of here, bro. I'm kind of offended, actually. Yo, that fit go hard. You know what? Get in here, vodka. That's peak. And then our backups. Oh, holy shit, there's too much going on here. Auto select. This is actually the first time this is the first time I'm setting up a concert, because I've never cared about the actual concert aspects. You might have fun with this, honestly, but I've never touched this once in my lifetime. This is the first time I'm doing this. Well, let's see what we create. I went with the... Okay, it's fucking fucked up on stream, but oh well. I forgot I had the stream locked in fucking portrait mode. So it looks like shit on stream. Well, enjoy your super fucking tiny concert, I guess. I don't feel like fixing that. Not what I meant to do. Can this shit just end already? Because this fucking... this resolution I'm looking at on my stream is so shit, bro. This is just such a random lineup. Who picked this fucking lineup, bro? And hold up, didn't I fucking... Oh shit, I forgot I did not mean to randomize everything. Oh well. Not even who I fucking wanted, but okay. I was trying to randomize the outfits too. I don't think that worked though. Yeah, cool stuff. I finally tried that shit out for the first time. Now let me show you the shop. You see that voucher exchange right there? You'll actually get a voucher when you first start, which gives you the option to choose whatever 3-star you want. However, as Luna recommended to me, I recommend that you hold on to that for a while. Do the release celebration missions when you play, get that ticket, and there will be a banner that pops up, the 3-star guaranteed, which instead of using carrots, you'll use the ticket. Use that ticket, you'll get a random 3-star, but from there you can choose whoever you want without having to worry about potentially getting a duplicate. Because the worst thing you could possibly do is use the voucher immediately, like picking, like, I guess, Rice Shower, for example, and you go and you're like, okay, I want Special Week, and then you go and do the 3-star guaranteed after you complete the missions, and then you just get Rice Shower again. You wouldn't want that. So clovers, like I mentioned, when this when the exchange points expired, they become clovers, which you can get to buy a trainee scout ticket or a support card scout ticket, which isn't nearly as good as the exchange points, but that's your punishment for not fucking using them or getting enough. You can also alternatively just get a bunch of monies, which honestly I should have done. 10,000 free monies, I'll take it. Other than that, I'm not going to mess with that. Statue exchange. This is where you can buy star pieces, except you can only buy the star pieces of Umas you already own. And once you buy enough of them, the cost increases. Like, as you can see, when you go down to Haru Urara, I now have to spend 3 statues just to buy 1 star piece for her because I spent so many on her trying to get her up to a 3-star. Because she's one of the ones that starts at 1. So you can buy those star pieces, or you can re-roll those characters in the banners when you're scouting. And that increases like the amounts of those that you can get. Cleats. You get these cleats by converting extra support cards that you don't need. Like, for example, it works similarly to, like, the cards themselves. If you discard an R card, it becomes a silver cleat. An SR becomes a gold cleat. And a rainbow, or an SSR, becomes a rainbow cleat. I don't know what Dream Glimmer does. I have no idea. Oh, that's just to raise a potential level. Friend point exchanges. I don't remember how you get friend points. That's for team trials or lending support cards. There's really not much worth buying out here except for Haru Urara's card, which I would hope becomes a good card once Guts actually becomes a useful stat. I mostly only got it because she's cute. That's literally the only reason I bought this card. I mean, literally, Ice Cream Song. That's adorable. Other than that, there's really nothing worth buying from here unless you are desperate to increase some potential levels and suck at winning races. And then club point exchanges. You gotta be in a club to get those. Or borrowing legacy Umas, I guess. But I've never had a club point in my life, so I don't know how the fuck that works. So, you could say I don't have any CP. Okay, Rose. Okay, Rose. Oh my God, Rose. That wasn't fucking funny. Rose, why'd you do that, Rose? Leave it to Rose to make the stupid joke. Right, anyways. If you go to the race section, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do. Like, for example, daily races. I can't run any right now. Unless I purchase tickets. Hell no. They want me to spend carrots. Fuck that. I'm killing myself. Basically, this is one of the daily missions you have. And with daily missions, you can get like 50, 70 carrots or something like that. With the daily races and everything. Well, I don't know. I meant to talk about something else. Legend races. If you go to race events, you can get a legend race. And basically, this will help you get star pieces. The Uma's pretty random, I believe. But sometimes you can actually end up getting an Uma that you don't have on your roster as a Legend Uma. Like, that's how I got all those Tokai Teo pieces. So you remember how I don't have Tokai, but I have 95 star pieces of her somehow. I got most of those star pieces by running the Legend races with her. And I managed to get Super Creek up to a 3-star by, running these races and getting enough star pieces to get over that 100 threshold. When it comes to daily races, the mood actually doesn't matter if your stats are good enough. So it's not really worth wasting your pleasing parfaits. So I honestly just hold on to them, because if your stats are good enough, it really doesn't matter. Like, I will still put these bitches in the fucking dirt, even if the mood is awful. So I unfortunately lost the race that time. There's the daily sale. Once you get that daily sale pop up yourself, I just recommend checking it out, seeing if there's anything worth buying for you there. See, now her mood is bad, but I'm not going to waste my shit. And there you go. Even though she was low-key depressed and wanting to kill herself, she still won the fucking race because she's just on the grind. She's married to the game. You can actually get some monies and other stuff. There's too many, like, things to click on. That's what's going to trip you up, because you're just not going to notice these things until you notice them. So I really just suggest, like, paying attention to what's on your screen, because there's going to be a lot of random menus that you might not realize existed. Like, I never even realized this section existed for a while, but okay. There you go. So once you see an Uma as a legend race that you want to get, grind the fuck out of that. And you might just be able to get close to the 150. Because it does take 150 star pieces to unlock an Uma that you don't own. So if you don't think you're going to end up rolling them anytime soon, you might as well just try and go that route. So if Tokai Teo does get like a reroll in that regard, I'm absolutely doing it. I do believe there's a website that has timelines for estimated stuff. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and filter that. Okay, so they had that. There was that one. Now we're on this one, which I don't fucking care about. So what's the next legend banner? That's gonna... Ooh! Silent Suzuka. I love Silent Suzuka. She was really awesome in the anime. Sometime in like October, she's gonna be among those in the legend race, so I'm absolutely going to be grinding for her. Maruzensky and Mihano Butterbin. In late November, I will definitely be doing that too. I might try and see if I can get Sayunsuke in December. January doesn't have anybody special. February doesn't have anybody special. March, I also don't care about March. What about April? April, don't care about that one. May, or no, that's June. Nope, don't care. Don't care. Give me something good. Give me something good. All this fucking sucks. So the legend races just seem to fall off a fucking cliff. And I don't even see any reruns. There's no way they just, like, give up on these. Nor... Okay, whatever. I don't care. It's not that fucking deep. Let me do some team trials real quick. So team trials, I really don't know how to explain this. I guess class promotions, you get rewards and shit. It's like multiplayer, I guess. This is what I've been trying to do, is to get everyone up to a B. I have managed to get C3 rank. So there you go. I swear I had all my aces at like a B or higher, but like shit got fucking flipped around, and now my fucking long ace is fucking C+. I don't like that. That's bothering me. That's why I wanted to do a Maya career on stream today. And I did one before work earlier today. Both of the runs fucking failed, which is annoying. I also tried a couple Rice Shower careers, and I haven't been able to get her anywhere. I've tried a couple of Grass Wonder careers, and I haven't been able to get her much of anywhere. Same with Major McQueen. I tried to get her up, and that's also not working out for me. The fact I managed to get a B Haru before these other fucking people is crazy. What the fuck? Let's just go ahead and do a race. I might do that one. If that's the aces, I might stand a shot. You mean to tell me they don't even have their uniforms? There's no way I lose this. Okay, no, I'm absolutely losing. Gold Chip and Measure both at A's. I'm losing that one for sure. I'm definitely losing medium. So I got one. Okay, I got the sprint, the dirt. Maybe not the dirt. I don't know, bro. This is not gonna go well. See, one, I'm definitely winning because, like, there's no way I lose that. I'm not gonna win two, though. That's tough. Yeah, no. Three, they lack people, but, like, those are good characters. Naturally, I lost that. I might get four, but probably not, because that one's a B+ right there. Yep. I might be able to squeak out 5. No, I can't. I don't really get the gist of team trials, me personally. I'll just spell it to you like that. Keep it simple. I really only just do this so I can complete my daily missions. Because the daily missions are the best way to grind out those carrots. That and grind the fuck out this game and get the harder achievements. Because they have an unbelievable amount of missions here. Win 50 G2 races, win 50 G3 races, attain 60 trophies, which I'm 1 trophy away from. Getting a career with up to 30 wins. Which I don't even know how you pull that off, but okay. Hey, if you want to farm some carrots, just, like, abuse the fuck out of your Umu. Raise a potential level 25 times. Unlock a star 25 times. Uncap a support card 20 times. There's so much shit. Have an Umamusume gain at least 1 million fans. How do you even... Bro. I'm only 30 carrots for doing that. How do you do that? Bond levels with all these other fucking people that I don't fucking have. Log in for a total of 50 days. Reach the good ending for 7 trainees. Raise your bond level 70 times. There's a lot of stuff to do. Also, another fun thing you can do is you can change who's on your home screen and shit. Like, this is what I have it set to right now. I don't know why I still have nice nature in her fucking default uniform. Let's fix that. I am going to switch some things around because I'm tired of Haru's quote. So I'm going to move her into that section. All right. We'll have nice nature in the enhanced section. Best girl. Also best girl. Also best girl. Best girl. So many great characters. As for room match, I have no idea what the fuck this is. I've never touched it. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing here. It's like my statistically best character ever. Confirm. Damn it. So I guess we're not going to figure that out. I was hoping we'd figure out how that shit works, but oh well. As for another time. So when you log in, just... that's where you get your gifts. And you get achievements and shit. There's all your missions. I've literally never even gotten a career S rank. Like, what the fuck, bitch? And I don't even know what the fuck that thing is. Like, what is that thing supposed to be? Oh, yeah, and you have all this shit, too. Most of this shit, though, is not very important. I guess I can show off all the items and stuff. And apparently I've never been in this menu before. So you got toughness, which restores TP, and TP lets you do careers and stuff. Alarm clocks, like I already mentioned, lets you redo career goal races. I think there's supposed to be a quality of life update eventually that lets you do this for optional races. Even if, I don't know, that might have also just been like some suggestion by a player. I don't know. Pleasing parfaits. Increase a runner's mood in team trials and other events where moods are randomized. Rainfall and sunshine dolls change the weather. The raffle balls will move a runner to certain brackets, which can match certain skills that you buy in careers, because there's inner pose proficiency, outer pose proficiency, and lucky sevens. There's all these other items right here. The shoes the shoes and the sashes increase potential levels. And yeah. It's not, items aren't really too complicated, I'd say. You also have the trophy room where you get to look at all the trophies you've won. I've won quite a bit of them. Hey, shut up. Unless you're gonna give me gifts for winning all these trophies. I've won nearly every single G1 race. We have 23 of them. I still gotta win the February stakes, which I'm surprised I haven't won yet. I don't know if I could sort these by which ones I've won the most. I've won the most overall trophies with Agnes Tachyon, apparently. I've won 22 with her. You can actually filter which ones she's won. That's cool. I like that. G2s. I've won half of the G2 races. I've won... There's too many G3 races. And there's all the extra shit. There's... Apparently I've won the sprint, mile, and medium URA finales, but not the long and the dirts. And I did miss some of these legend races, but I don't care. Okay, see, the fact that I had 6 wins against Teo, that tells me that if I had paid more attention to that, I probably could have unlocked her. That's kind of depressing. So I wanted to have her. Then you have titles, which basically show up on your profile and shit. There's so many different titles. Master of the Big 8. A New Hope. Legend's First Step. I'm taking A New Hope, honestly, because 100 G1 races is crazy. And as you can see, there's plenty to unlock. So let's check out my profile. And now once you start playing Uma, I'll give you my trainer ID. Let me change my star Uma because this is kind of out of date. That's the best one I've got. I'm gonna change my career support. No, I might keep that the way it is. There's the archive level. Basically, the archive... Oh, thank you. Hall of Fame is just rating records. So I get to see, like, the highest career ratings I've gotten with everybody. I've achieved at least a C career with everybody I've ran careers with, except for Winning Ticket. I only got a D with her. Oh, and I get to see, does that show me all of them? Or is that just the best ones? Oh, that does show all of them. No, that's just the top 3. Never mind. I was wrong. Wow. Cool shit, cool shit. I don't know what Miss Perfect means, but okay. Again, there's too many fucking infos here. I will take me those 150 carats. I would love those. 150 carats. Don't mind if I do. That makes up at least part of my stupid example pulls, which I shouldn't have even bothered doing, because I'm trying to save up my fucking carrots, because there's some important banners coming later this year that I want to save for. Also, if you ever get bored, you can tap all these little, like, speech bubbles and just watch these various interactions and stuff, I guess. Great stuff. Okay, fuck this prize derby. It's gonna be so shit. No way I got a bingo. I'm bad for talking shit. I don't care about this quest, actually. I really don't, so. I think that's gonna be a wrap for tonight, though. My phone's about to die. I still got work in the morning. Well, I got work in the afternoon. And I'm fucking tired. But it was nice streaming some Uma. This is my first stream in, like, forever. I know none of my other streams are, like, on my profile, but trust me, I've done a lot of streams on here before. But that'll be a wrap for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll probably stream some more Uma sometime because it's definitely a streamable game. Minus, like, the fact that I can't crash out over anything because there's nothing to crash out about. Thank you all for... Thank you all for watching.